I'm thinking the first time when I started this, nobody actually showed me the stuff,
Yeah.
Like I went into this company and they're like, yeah, cool, you want to do digital art, here's a seat, do you want coffee? Yes sir. Okay, great, here's a cup of coffee. Yeah, sure. Then they opened a software called Flash. And then I started drawing on that.
Yeah.
It was quite weird, but it was quite exciting because I was doing digital art and at the same time I was also doing some kind of animation. I wouldn't even call that thing animation, But nobody actually ever took me through the basics as to how you need to actually hold the tablet, like you're talking about hand-eye coordination, looking at the screen, and
like no formal introduction to it.
Yeah. I mean, that's really important. I think most of the time people buy a tablet, plug it in, get a software, and just start drawing, But there is some kind of a way that you need to sit. I've noticed, like even times when I try to draw something while I'm standing up, it doesn't quite come out the way, There's like a whole approach
in your
to it.
posture, it's in the way that you hold the pen. All of that makes a big difference in the outcome. And like you said, you get a new tablet, you plug it in. You saw on YouTube people were busy with it, so you're like, cool, I can do the same.
Yeah.
And then you start drawing and it doesn't look like theirs. So then you get demotivated, you leave the thing in the cupboard for a couple of months. Then you're like, oh, I need to do something with it. But it's hard if you don't have like a proper introduction and step-by-step way of getting into it.
No, that is true. That is very, very important. And I think that there's such a great need for that. You are so right. Like it feels like anybody, especially when it comes to gadgets, right? Nobody goes through training of how to use a gadget. People just buy phones and they start figuring it out on their own.
Yeah.
They buy cameras and they start fidgeting. And I think you could just really reduce such a huge amount of learning curve by just really understanding how you should be interacting with something. And just learning from people like you who really have been doing this for so many years. And I think that's quite exciting.